Hello! I'm having one of those days today. This is the third time I've tried to do this video. I just keep saying everything wrong. So, hello to my friend Sabine Frick. Sabine was my pen pal from Germany. 40 years ago, longer. We used to write to each other. I think we exchanged addresses through a magazine. I think it was Looking was the magazine that I had in England. And so Sabine has sent me some really lovely German papers. She sent me this fantastic skeleton book. But aren't they lovely colours inside? I'm already sort of, my mind's wearing on things I can do there. We've got some German papers. These look very scientific, very scientific. Napkins. I love the tomato soup. Just had soup for my lunch. So some lovely napkins off Sabine. More papers. This is an envelope. I like the beach girls on the front. We have got some small script stamp leaves. What's that called? Postmark. I was looking for a postmark stamp. And there we are, got one. You must have read my mind, Sabine. More napkins, lovely papers, dictionary papers. I just love it. I love it. I love the writing. The writing is beautiful. These are out of the German book. And some nice pictures in there. Is that Billy Goat's Gruff? This is really old, I think, this paper. I love the script in here is amazing, and the pictures. I love the pictures. I thought this was a daffodil, but then I see what I think are rivers. So I'm not quite sure. Siberian. So I don't know, but I like that very much. Perhaps you could tell me what that is, Sabine. More papers. The newspaper. There isn't a date on, but you can tell by the dress that it's something Mutter. I think Mutter is mother. I can count to 3, and I think Mutter is mother. These are amazing. These are flowers. Aren't they lovely? The flowers. So let's just move those. The flowers. I love them. With the German writing. Amazing. I'm going to really enjoy using those. Right, this is what we're doing today. We're going to do this. I did show you how to do this. This is one of the ones that I showed you how to do it. And then everything went wrong. So I'm going to show you how to do the other side. And this will be a little, I'm not going to fold it now because there's things on it. But this is a toilet paper. So when it's finished, I'll be folding it and it will become my journal cover to fit in this mixed media cover that we did from transforming this bag a couple of recordings ago. And in here is a pencil with a fairy on. With the book, and I'm going to put some very special postcards in. Right, so let us continue. Well, let me start to show you this, but for me it is a continuation. So I keep doing that, I'm sorry. What I gathered were things of texture. So these little I don't know if they're like a sequiny type, flat back cabochon-y flower. I used these. That's the flower under there. Charms. I cut off the little loops so I didn't have the loops on. I used a key. I've used pins, bulb pins, safety pins. There's a paper clip there. The thing is about this technique as well, you just want to keep going back and rub in a bit more. So then I have used this tape. This is some metal tape my husband had in the garage. You hear that? It is metal. I'm so frightened to cut myself because I've already got a knife cut from my blade. I burnt my finger there. So I think the third thing will be a metal cut. So this is Scotch tape, and it's used by builders, plumbers. I'm not sure what they use it for. But I know you can buy it at the, what's it called? Hardware store. So you literally take a piece off, put it on, stick it on, and have it overlapping the edge, because you are going to fold that down after. I bought these off Amazon for $2.99. They are tools that would be used by a makeup artist to do, a nail artist to do art on your fingers, fingernails. But I thought that they're great for this, for doing this. I'm also using my trusty little knife there. So basically you stick the metal on and then you start fastening it down and getting the shape of the items you've put on. This is a coin. It was a coin charm, so there you can see the charm coming through. And honestly, I've discovered the more attention you give to this, the better it will be. So even though I did this side, I will still be going back and keep doing a little bit more. There's a fairy here. Just go back over the fairy. To try to keep the things as sharp as you everything as sharp as you possibly can. Just keep tearing a bit off and put it on. So here we've got a button. So I glued these down with glue stick, because they don't specifically have to be glued down, because this will hold it down, but a little bit of the stick does just hold them in place. So let's see how we go with this chain. There's the chain. We've got the button. You need to, the secret is really pressing down as hard as you can to get the imprint through your paper, through your metallic sticky paper or whatever it is, metal. So just keep putting this on in pieces and building it up. You have it overlapping because you will be overlapping the edge, because you will be folding it under afterwards to try to create a neatish edge. So there's my buttonholes. Let's try and sharpen that up. At first I was being really delicate around, you know, going around things, and then I thought the builders use it, so it's not going to be that you know, there's no need to be that gentle with it. If builders use it, it's going to be tough stuff. So can you see what's happening? You're getting the shapes through the metal. Oh. Just tear this. I just want a little piece in here. Here, this is a little comb charm. I tried to think of things that, you know, that fairies might find when they're in the woods. What might they find? What might they be looking for? Anything, I would imagine. Anything shiny, anything pretty. I do love fairies. So just keep going, keep pressing, keep... So what have you been up to? I've not done a lot this weekend, to be honest. I'm doing some washing today. I did some ironing at weekend. I thought I'd get some done. as I've been spending far too much time in this craft room, of far too many projects all going at the same time. You can use tools for moulding clay. I can see the ball coming through there. Moulding clay, but when I went to look at them, I thought for what I wanted, they were too big. They were quite expensive actually to buy in a set at Hobby Lobby. So what I did, I was at my friend Catherine's, who's she's a beautician, and I'd gone for a lovely facial and things, and she was doing my nails and she pulled these out, and I said those would be perfect for crafting with. So they were $2.99 from Amazon. They've got all different tops on them. I don't know what they're called. They are for nail artists though, but I will put a link below if you want to have a look at them. Keep seeing little bits over there and going back. Right. Do you remember all those years ago? Did you ever have those books that you just scribbled on and a picture would appear? I mean, actually, they killed. They didn't do a lot. They didn't kill, but they didn't do a lot for your own artistic development of creativity, of using pencils in books, because all you did was scribble over with a pencil and an amazing picture would appear. But I suppose they developed your magical skills and your imagination, not your magical skills, your imagination and your belief in magical things. Let's put another piece on here. This is another flower charm here. I'm just trying to find the petals to go around the edge of the petals. Yeah, and there was the book as well that you used to get, and you just sort of pressed. You didn't press anything on it. You got paint, water, and you painted on. You had just ordinary plain water and your little brush, and hey ho, magically would appear a painting. Like I say, you weren't being creative at all. Whoever had made and designed those books were the artists. Definitely not you. Let's make sure everything's stuck down and getting all those nooks and crannies. Going to put just a little tiny bit of this on that comb because I can see some holes. Yeah, so I was brought up on colouring books. I was brought up on those that you just scribbled over with a pencil, and those that you just painted over with a brush. Oh, and also the ones that were black and you just scraped it off and there was a picture underneath. Do you remember those? Oh, I promise never to buy my grandchildren any of those books. Perhaps I'll do it one or two for the magical side of it. One or two. It doesn't matter if you get creases in this as well, because it's all just adds to the texture, doesn't it? Let's get this. Plus, like this rounded edge of this knife just flattens out some of those creases too. Oh, there we go. You can start to see the flower better now under there. Got it, I think. Yep. Should be nearly done now. I want to pop this piece up here. So that has taken on board that safety pin. I think my husband's home now. He's been taking the dog for a walk. Where is the safety pin? There it is. You see the shape of the safety pin there? I hope my daughter's not got in the bath. If she has, I'm just going to have to answer that door. I'll just give her 2 minutes, see if she comes to answer it. She'll lock my hubby out. It's no bad thing. Let me just go and let him in. It won't be a second. Sorry about that. I'm back. So there's the safety pin. The last piece now. Is it long enough? Just. Is it? Let me just check that it's just not quite long enough. Because you do want that overlapping. The last piece on there. It's a flower. Safety pin. Ooh, it's looking a bit bare here. Just here. Just fold over there. I just need something there. So I'm going to put this flower. I'm just going to cut that off. I'm going to put that on. I'm going to put this piece over the tops. That's the beauty of this. You can add to, you know, as you go along. If you think it just needs that bit extra. Make sure everything's really stuck down well. I think I need to do some weightlifting or something. I feel like I need to get my muscles developed. It's a chain, a comb, flower, a flower at the top, this flower. Right, so then what you do is, on this side you fold these bits over, cut off some of that metal there. Cut some off there. I can never have a beautiful, tidy, clean workspace like most crafters have. It's because I'm not a beautiful, tidy, clean crafter. Do I care? No. It's my workspace. I know where everything is. Ouch. That serves me right. Right. There we go. I'm just going to go over this one more time just to make sure. Right, so now when I've seen this done, it's usually with black, but because this is a forest themed journal, I'm going to go over it in green. So this is my green paint. It's from Hobbycraft. It's called Surprise Surprise Greenery. Just put a blob on there. Get my brush. And then you literally cover the whole thing in your paint. Like I say, I've normally seen it done in black. It looks fantastic, but I'm using green. I suppose you can use any colour you so desire. So paint that on, getting all them nooks and crannies. Let's go back over that, I might as well. Right. I'm just going to have a little drink of my tea. See, I've let it go cold again. Certainly not putting that in the microwave to warm up. Just give that a quick gentle wipe over. I'll clean it properly afterwards. Then you need to get a piece of paper towel. This is kitchen roll. And then what you do is you rub all that off. And your paint will distress it and stick in areas to increase the intensity of the depth. Ooh, I like it. I'm going to put some more on because I put 2 on this side. This side is now lacking. Let's put some more paint. Give it another coat till I am happy with it. It's even more amazing to see sort of in the flesh. I think it's going to look great when it's got all its bits and pieces inside. All its journal items. Oh, I'm just going to wipe that up. I've put a bit too much out. I'll save this for decoupaging with. Let's get some more kitchen roll. And let's rub again. That's better. Now that they've both had the 2 sides. There we go. So there is the front of the journal. Can you see that? There's a key, a little happy token. There was a fairy there, a snail, paperclip, a flower, a coin, a flower, another flower, a button, some chain, a comb, another flower, and another flower. So I'm really pleased with that. I'm going to keep tinkering. I'm going to keep doofering with this, trying to get it a little bit more and a little bit more deeper and remove some of these joints, make sure they're pressed down firmer. So I hope you've enjoyed that recording. Next time you see this book, it'll probably be assembled. I'm going to put a piece of card on there. I'm going to put my signatures in and stitch them in. So I will take you on that journey with me too. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you again. This has been Sharon. You've been watching Be Divine Vintage. Bye bye.